Hello, my name is Dr. Michelle Maidenberg. Today I'm going to be talking about hope and renewal, and we're going to use the example of the lotus flower to give us and to be representative of that hope and renewal. And what we know about the lotus flower, which is pretty significant, is that it grows in muddy water. And when it surfaces above the water, it shows its petals, and at night, it hides itself in the muddy water and then again shows itself out of the water in full bloom. And that's again representative of the hope and the renewal and the enlightenment that some of us, could connect to. And it takes effort, every day to wake up and to connect that sense of hope and hopefulness. So, I'm going to encourage you to think about that. It could be a good metaphor, right? For us to really tap into that part of us, that space within us, where instead of thinking negatively or feeling a sense of helplessness or hopelessness, that we tap into our renewed energy for hope. The lotus flower also, if you've ever seen one, comes in all different colors. And when we do the guided meditation, I'm going to talk about what they each represent for us. And you could have an image for yourself, which one you most connect to. And it's also symbolic, which represents our human suffering. Sometimes we could go through a lot of pain and adversity, but we could come out on the other end and even learn something from the process. But that takes effort. We have to seek out that knowledge. It's not going to just appear. And our mind is going to tend to think negatively and to want to point out the negative. But we really have to push forward and seek to find the positivity, the silver lining, the growth that we've been able to tap into while going through this adversity. So I'm going to invite you to sit up straight, and if you feel comfortable enough, you could close your eyes. And again, we're going to think about this awakening, this energy, this renewal. And this idea that every night we could go to sleep, and every morning we could resurface with hopefulness and openness and flexibility. And to imagine your heart opening up or unfolding like the flower does in the morning in the sun. And inhale and exhale. And just concentrating on your mind and your heart and your chest and the rhythmic motion of your breath. And imagine yourself as whatever flower resonates with you. And there is the white flower, which represents purity of mind and spirit. And the red flower, which represents love and compassion. The blue lotus flower, which represents wisdom and logic. The pink flower, which represents history and teaching. And the gold or yellow flower, which represents attaining enlightenment. And connect to whichever flower resonates in your heart. And allow your feelings to pass through you. Or even imagine them settling on the petals of your flower. Very gently sitting there with feelings and thoughts of hopefulness and renewed energy. And imagine this beautiful lotus flower in your heart's center, and its petals opening with every inhalation. And stay with this image of the lotus in your heart. Let your awareness just rest there. You can stay with this image of the lotus, or imagine your heart expanding and allow the feelings of love to come up. When other sensations and feelings or thoughts come up, just notice it and watch them pass by. Or you can let them rest on the petals of the lotus, very gently and compassionately, without judgment, with a moment of reflection and gratitude for your growth, for your experiences, for your adversity, for your time to challenge and change. And gratitude for this hope, for connecting to what's viable and refreshing. And just believing in yourself and your ability to bounce back, to strengthen, to empower. And when I count to 3 and when you're ready, you could open your eyes. 1, 2, and 3. Thank you. I believe in you wholeheartedly. I hope you and your families are safe and healthy.